Damn, Jay Bird, merch, that's you.
Welcome to the Black and Balanced podcast. This is your host, Kirsten Simone, and we like to think of this space as the happy medium between ratchet and righteous. And today we have a guest. Our guest here is Nick. He is also a podcast host, so be on the lookout for the Blacorum podcast, as well as a speech coach, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of coaching. We do a lot of public speaking. Currently working through a state contract right now. It's going pretty good. Right
Awesome. You know, I love to have some people on here that can speak, that are eloquent. So I appreciate that out of you. Before we get started, I'm going to do a black fact because I've been really slipping on my black facts lately. I did not do it for our Married Millennial episode, and I don't think I remembered to do it on the last one, the one prior to that either. So I want to make sure we get into that because this one is actually super important. We are going to honor today Miss Gladys Mae West. So a lot of people don't know this, but Miss West is basically considered like the forgotten hidden figure. So she is the mathematician that was behind all of the math that creates the GPS device. And she actually didn't receive any credit or notoriety for that until about 2018. And so I just want to honor her because the GPS is something that I use every single day. I'm literally directionally illiterate, like literally. I know how to get home, to work. I know how to get to the malls, my old hood. So yeah.
You know what? That's a great one that you took right there. Miss Gladys is actually somebody I posted on my Instagram a few weeks ago. So.
Really? Word? And you know, a lot of people don't even know about her, and that's why I think that this is important.
Yeah, we're trying to drop one every other few weeks, just somebody that somebody important to just enlighten our people. I know a lot of us we get caught up in the technology and stuff that we use day to day. Even what our grandparents started using was invented by black people that somebody you could have easily seen in one of your books or movies, right. But they chose to go another route, which we already know what that is.
Exactly, and these are people we would never find in a book.
That's true.
More or less an article. So I'm happy that we were able to give her some shine. Now, before we get into our topic, I want to do an icebreaker game. Oh, that's not
icebreaker. All right.
So our icebreaker is F, Marry, Kill. I don't feel like saying the F word today. I'm trying to be discreet, but pick a name, any name. Tell me who it's gonna be.
F, Marry, Kill.
F, Marry, Kill.
I like this one.
I'm not picking because these are all women, but not that I'm
made it real spicy. If you did that. All right. Oh, come on, man.
I'm already on bullshit.
Oh man, this one is like disgraceful for.
What?
All right, you already know.
I know. You got.
All right,
okay.
Let me go ahead and get it popping though.
Who is your people?
I got Tina Turner, Diana Ross, and Patti LaBelle.
Oh, you knocking off the aunties. Who gotta go?
Aunties for real. All right, so for reasons, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and I'm gonna have to go ahead and knock off Diana Ross.
Diana Ross gotta go?
Yeah.
You ain't seen her legs, huh?
I seen them legs.
Oh, so she still gotta. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She probably wouldn't have chose me anyway, if you know what I mean.
Just
Diana
a few
Ross
more,
is young.
a few more shades lighter, you would have been fine.
Oh my! Oh,
That's
no,
Diana
don't
Ross
do her
gonna
like
say.
that.
A few more shades, baby. A few more
She
shades.
do like black men.
Oh, dude,
You look like you could be one of her kids while we talk.
I know. I should have probably kept her then.
Shoulda
She
kept
probably
her.
would threw me some cash. Right. All right.
Who else? What's going on?
Man, I get that.
Who we marrying? Who we effing?
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and F Tina Turner
Great,
because he just got. I feel like it's some passion in that. If this was like some prime, yummy Tina Turner. Right after
that domestic violence pussy.
They be throwing that here, so you know what I'm saying. They throw that DV could.
Bye.
I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? They throw that vengeful nookie out, and they be like, "Yeah, I don't like him anyway."
I don't like him.
I don't want to hear nothing about this.
We don't be on that. So who we live?
Yeah.
Who we
Sure.
marrying?
I I guess we're gonna marry Miss Patty.
Patty? Now,
You know
Patty
why?
is a little spicy.
Yes, Patty spicy, but you know what too? I'm gonna get fed.
Yeah.
I'm probably be staying on a real nice, smooth, like luxurious country style crib somewhere. Patty gonna have it right. You know, we know the family. I'm family oriented, so
Yeah.
that's a big thing for me. You
Patty
know
got
that.
plenty kids, grandkids.
All right, so I'm gonna be step granddaddy all the way
Step
through.
granddaddy,
Maybe step
ready
great
for that.
granddaddy. Man, so that's gonna be interesting.
Speak again.
Oh yeah, I like this one. All right, let's do it again. Let's check it out. I gotta play around with it a little bit. All right. So we have. Okay. See, I feel like I'm like 5 to 10 years off of this group, or maybe I just don't pay attention that much. So
Okay.
We have Black China. Maybe am I cheating to like pull these up? a
You
little
know
bit?
who Black China is.
That's what's her name? Baby mama, right?
Tiger.
Okay.
And
Tyga
Rob
and Rob
Kardashian.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
They both got baby with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cash Doll. Is that the one that King
Detroit.
Von was talking to?
No, that's Asian the Brown.
Okay. See.
Do you need a picture of Cash
Yes,
Doll so you can
please.
make
Yeah.
an accurate
Can
decision? My phone is being occupied. Let's get a picture of Cash Doll. Cash actually bad. I ain't gonna, I got a thing for that chocolate girl.
Yeah. Oh, she
She
chocolate
chocolate.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Cash kind of bad. Who else on your list?
Let me check out Cash Doll though. For sure. Okay. Oh yeah. So, see, I don't be. You gotta
not
look at their
tuned in.
pictures.
Yeah.
If she from Detroit, I remember her now. Okay. Yeah. All
Look
right.
at her, but that's okay. You like
Then
her.
Ari Fletcher.
Ari is G Herbo baby mama. She is currently dating Moneybag Yo.
Oh wow.
Big girl. Light skin,
Okay.
short.
All right. This makes sense now.
This makes sense now. The category makes sense.
Well, I know she was dating Moneybag Yo. I seen that recently with the G Herbo stuff, and they was asking questions to Moneybag Yo.
Yeah, about him.
Yeah, I ain't understand that, and I was like, all
That
right.
was actually kind of weak to me.
Yeah,
Like, don't ask
I
no man about another.
Yeah, I don't like when they do that type of stuff. All right, so we whacking Black China. We gonna go ahead and smash Ari. Then we gonna go ahead and cuff Cash because she chocolate and she got them like full lips and shit. So that works out a lot.
You have a type, clearly. One more time.
One more time.
Make it good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what's that?
Is this? I don't know if it's considered good. It's funny that you even got these in the set. Queen Latifah, Wanda Sykes, and Ellen DeGeneres. All right. Yeah. All right. So we gonna go ahead and hit up Ellen. You gone?
Ellen Gone, that's a very rich woman.
All right, Ellen gone quick.
I figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ellen gone quick. You know, catch my patterns here. I'll be.
I see where you're going with this.
Wanda Sykes.
Oh, wait, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna go ahead and have to just smash Wanda because Queen Latifah got more bread.
So you want to marry
I'm gonna have to
Queen Latifah?
marry
Okay.
Queen Latifah. I'm straight with
Okay.
Queen Latifah. She got that bread. I'm straight. For real, I'm straight with Queen Latifah.
Oh, you are.
And the party's gonna be a little bit more interesting and a little more younger just because Queen Latifah is, a little bit closer to my age. She ain't even old enough to be my mama, really.
She is.
How old is Queen
Queen
Latifah?
Latifah is like damn near 50.
She ain't 50 yet. Is she?
Look it up. I bet you she 50.
Okay.
Either 50 or pushing 50.
How old is Queen Latifah?
She ain't
She ain't messing. I ain't got Siri like, yo, I don't do that. Okay, Google. How old is Queen Latifah?
Oh,
She's 50, so
I should have been.
yeah, she would have been a super young mama. My mama would have been RIP to Miss Patrina Adams. She would have been. Oops.
Nigga, you got two. What?
Yeah, this is not that type of situation. This is a music phone because I like to play all my good music is on this phone. So let's,
Small disclaimer,
let's-
Nick
let's-
is not a
small
trap guy.
disclaimer. Nah, I can't, nah. Too small here. You be on the indictment list and I'll stand out too much.
Let me tell you something. Quickly. Let's do one more. This is fun.
All right,
One more.
all right, one more, yeah. Wait. Okay, so let's say Queen Latifah I married because she still got that bread. Her
Yeah.
party's up too. All right,
Her wife bad too. You got the. I got the cut.
yeah, her wife is pretty sure
Her
she
wife
did
is
just get
beautiful.
married. Man, she got somebody in our age group, don't she?
I think she like in her 30. Yeah, she's a little bit younger than her.
She's pulling it. It's just Alba. Lisa disrespectful.
What? Oh, you got the.
Can I? Do I got?
No, you cannot. You have to use that one. Who is it?
Betty White,
Oh,
Cher, and Celine Dion. It's funny because I have a song that I like from Cher and Celine Dion. She got a few joints that's pretty hot. once you understand that one dude that she did that music with, that one white dude who was like a composer, he had a Netflix documentary.
I know you're talking
Drake name dropped him in one song.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, he had a reality show too when I was like in my early 20s. But dude's pretty talented, and he worked with some cold folks, and he still be finding people that go super platinum. So, but yeah, for this situation, I'll probably go with it's about her time anyway.
Ooh, you are going to hell. So you gonna whack TT Betty?
Man, I'm trying to find out who got the big bankroll out this crew. That's all I see is
Damn
money.
near Cher.
Yeah, it's gonna be Cher, Celine Dion. Dion is.
She banked up. I ain't gonna front on her.
So either way, I'm good. So Betty White gone, boom. Cher. She about 70 something too.
But Cher look good for 70.
Yeah, but that's because they ain't stretched her like 1,000 times. They ain't
Bow
stretched the hell out of
down.
Man, they ain't did that. Just imagine just the process to get her laid out. That's like I'm sure she looked just like Michael Jackson.
Oh my God.
Butt naked with black hair, laid out in a white room.
Surgery nose.
Yeah. Surgery nose wide open. Cheekbones wide open. All right, so yeah, Cher, I guess I'm just going to have to go ahead. Because I'm sure she got that thing rejuvenated. Because, they do that all the time, too. I knew that's something new that they doing.
Yeah.
The Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. No, not the Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. I'm sorry, I called them Desperate Housewives of Atlanta.
Real
The Housewives. The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mixed them up.
Respect on the black cast.
No, I mixed them up. I mixed them
know.
up. The Housewives of Atlanta had them on there, and they were rejuvenating their, they thing, their vaginas. They was getting it popping. So they was getting them plumper, I guess, after years of work.
Years of work. Okay.
After years of construction. It's probably like the Marquette Interchange down there, ain't it?
Bye. Nigga, go.
We got to go ahead and redo this whole thing. They looked at it like, yeah, it's time to just tear this whole thing down.
Can you go?
Makes it, yeah. You know what the problem with the Marquette Interchange was, right?
What?
It's too many little faulty dips and holes.
Oh, so that's why they went and got their.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us?
It was outdated. And I'm going to go ahead and just have to marry Celine Dion.
Celine, because you love her anyway.
Yeah.
But they bike. Thank you.
Thank you for that. That was cool. I appreciate that. I'm going to have to go ahead and use that as an icebreaker at a party.
I'll be sending you an invoice. No, I'm just kidding. So today's topic, we are going to talk about dating in 2021. So last week we did the Married Millennials episode for Valentine's Day, and that was very cute and all. But between now and then, I think a lot has transpired regarding the dating topic. So if you didn't see, or if you didn't peep the internet, Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey are currently dating.
Yeah.
What was that? What you feel? Tell me. Because that's what inspired this episode. So I just want to know how you feel about it.
Oh man, you pulled me in for interesting. I didn't even know this was going. Look, I didn't even think this was going to come into the conversation, but yeah, I'll let you go ahead and finish, your opening, and then I'll talk about.
No, that is the opening. I was inspired by that. But this episode was inspired by their situation because there's so much slander from my good sis Lori Harvey. Everybody wants to drag my good sis Lori Harvey because she dates these niggas, and when they piss her off or disappoint her, she moves on. And now all of a sudden it's a thing. Or I won't even say that. I won't even say that she dates them or she pissed them off and moves on. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes people just realize they just need to be friends.
Right.
And Lori doesn't have a problem with moving on and letting bygones be bygones and not being hung up on one person. I personally commend that. I'm proud to see a young woman be able to do that, because so many times we get stuck, men too, we get stuck in relationships with people, we get used to people, we get comfortable, and we could be miserable as hell, but we continue to stay stuck in that situation.
And it's 21st century. Spread your wings and
Liz,
get out there and get in the mix and see what's going on.
Horizon.
Yeah, so that's what y'all think is the plan.
This episode, and I just wanted to talk about dating and breaking down barriers and defining.
Not say too much before somebody go ahead and try to. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is a great topic. I think that I have no problem with it works better for some than others. As far as the getting out there and playing in the dating field. If you're a strong woman, you can get out there and and handle the different type of mentalities that you'll be encountering while you're dating. Go ahead and do your thing. But even for myself, I tend to want to stay away from like high strung or problematic or super dramatic women. And once they put that little fake shell down that they give you the first few weeks, and once you meet them, then you start really getting a feel of that real character, personality. Always comes out. Men do it too, but I don't deal with men, so I can never talk about it because women are like, men do that too. I can't. I don't relate to that. The only men I talk to are my boys and the guys that I'm real close with. But other than that, I don't really know what all goes on. Majority of my guys, they kind of rude when it comes to when they done talking to you anyway. They direct.
Okay.
Pretty much like me. It's that directing is instead of like kind of I've been
instead of ghosting.
Yeah, I've ghosted before, but
Ooh, that's a great. I'm gonna come back to ghosting. What, can I know why you
direct
why
approach
you
is the best. It could be just the smallest thing that turn you off. It could be I ghosted somebody one time because of the way they moan. We gonna go dramatic with why I've ghosted folks.
So what's the pettiest reason you ghosted?
I think that was probably one of the pettiest reasons.
Because of how they moan. What did it sound like?
It was just like
Do it again. What did you want her to sound like?
I can't do it.
Not that?
Not like that. It was just more like a.
So sexy moan is a hard.
It was just I don't know.
It's a
just,
requirement for you.
It was not even a sexy moan. It just wasn't at the time. That was just. I was in my 20s. It was just at that time I looked at her while she was doing it and it just turned me off.
It was like, nah, this bitch not cute no more.
But as far as petty other reasons, I've done other petty reasons. For ranting. Random ranting.
Ranting to you or ranting on the internet.
Random ranting to me about things. It could be things I don't want to hear about. Single men don't want to hear about. Other men don't want to hear about your baby daddy. We don't want to hear about.
Yeah, I've definitely stopped talking to somebody for that.
Or we don't want to hear about the negative, issues that's really going on in your family before we even get that deep into with you. That you turning me off to people that's in your life before I even get to meet them. So
that's a good point.
you got to be careful with that as well because you don't want. Some people can't handle that type of stuff. I can go into an environment and meet somebody that I just met. And dating or talking to for a while, and then I hear how shicey their cousins is, and keep it cordial. Some people can't do that because it's not in their mindset. They either on or off, but unfortunately in the industries I've worked in, I have to play it cool with my students and the people that I work with. Students that stole stuff, and I have to be cordial with like my response. And it comes with it's just you train to respond to like shicey people different ways once you've been exposed to certain. That's just like with
that's a superpower I don't possess.
Yeah.
Honestly, like if I can be cordial with someone, I can be respectful around someone that I don't respect for the sake of the environment and the atmosphere.
Right.
But if you shicey or if I don't like you or if
it depends on the environment too.
It depends on the environment, but I'm a person that has a hard time controlling my facial expressions.
Yeah, that's something I teach my students or my participants through my workshops. Like, facial expressions is a big thing. And here in our beautiful city of Milwaukee, we show our facial expressions a lot.
We do.
All the time. Folks be, you can see when a person I be watching folks, at the bars, clubs, restaurants, it'd be somebody else's conversation. They all in the mix of somebody else's stuff, turning their heads up and faces up. I see it in the meetings with my coworkers. They say something that, that the coworkers or that the supervisors, directors not liking. They're not keeping a poker face. And that poker face right there. And if you got somebody that's paying attention to that and that's going to help you get ahead, they're going to already use that against you.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn. You got to kind of watch all that stuff. It's all about body language and facial expressions and, your demeanor and stuff. It's something that you just got to get better at as you get older. You can't be taking all that stuff into your latter 20s and your 30s and 40s and all that ugly stuff that you was doing in your teens and 20s.
And it's a time and place for everything,
Yeah.
It's a time and place for everything. So when you can't be in important business meetings making faces because you don't like what somebody said.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But let's jump into our first question. So I think this is really important.
I'm glad we got away from what's the name too. We got away from Michael B. Jordan and what's his name?
Lori Harvey.
No,
we coming back. We coming right on back to that. So do not get comfortable in this space. But how do you define dating? Like, what is dating to you? Because I think that so a lot of times people go into a situationship or they start dating with someone, and it's really important to pinpoint what your definition of dating is and what my definition of dating is. So if we consider ourselves dating, we are on the same page.
Right.
So how do you define dating?
Well, for me, I consider dating to be, and if we talking about like just playing the field dating, or if we
talking about just you seeing the chick, you think she's beautiful, you got her number, y'all talk, y'all are dating. asked her out on a date. So define what that looks like, what that relationship dynamic looks like for you.
Yeah, I mean, we kicking it. That could be a lot of things. I like to just keep it smooth as possible the first, weeks, couple months. I don't want to I ain't trying to throw into too much extraness. It's too many it's too much weird shit going on right now.
Well, what's the weird shit? Define that.
I guess I want to see how much a person is really interested in me versus like going super hard
Instagram
right out the gate.
So I'm finna put you on the camera because they don't see me. They say, "Who is that voice?" They trying to steal my show.
Yeah,
but keep
right.
going, please keep going.
Oh no, I'm just saying. I want to take it at a good pace. For me, that'd be just us doing light things. Whether it be us meeting up somewhere. I like to take advantage of Milwaukee, so scenery is all my things. So if we going out, checking the scene, going to grab something to eat, you got to kind of like lead it in slowly versus going hard out the gate. Going out hard out the gate is.
What's going hard though? Like, how do you define going hard out the gate versus just taking it easy and dating slow?
I'm not taking you downtown to a high-rise restaurant. And I say high-rise, I'm talking about 1,000 floors up.
Yeah, Blue at the Pfister.
No, I ain't talking here. That's the thing. I ain't even talking here.
But okay,
I ain't talking
I'm gonna
here.
let you get your shit off because I have something to say about dates.
Yeah, I'm not Blue at the Pfister. I have never even been there for a date before. I've been there for my birthday. I had a shout out for everybody that came out to my birthday that year. That was great. It was cracking. I had a nice ass party at I missed the Milwaukee Street Club, Kennedy's. I had a great party at Kennedy's one year. It was great. All we had was 2 leaders. Me and my cousin Jasmine got the same birthdays. Shout out Jasmine too. She got her own catering service too, y'all. Black woman doing it big. You might know my cousin Jasmine Ward. She cool as hell. She went to Brown Deer and all that. She UWM. She's smart as hell. But yeah, not the Blue. I'm just saying I ain't like going super above and beyond on the first few weeks because I gotta make sure this is actually something solid. If it's somebody I'm really trying to kick it with. Now we just kicking it with, we just passing time. Shit, we just gonna play it by ear, however that goes.
Okay.
Oh, you wanna meet up? All right, cool. Boom. You gonna meet up? Boom. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But versus something that I'm gonna put a little more strategy in if I'm really interested in. Even though it may be something basic where we go hang out and kick it somewhere, I'm gonna make it feel real comfortable. I'll make sure you set up. However, I need to make it set up so you feel, even though it's the most basic little date, it's gonna feel more than that basic date. It's gonna be longer than that, hour and 30 minutes that I'll spend with somebody who I'm not really feeling like that versus somebody that can get a full day or half a day.
So why spend the hour and 30 minutes with someone that you're not really feeling in the first place?
You gotta feed them out. You gotta feed them out.
So at what point do you determine that? Like,
probably, I'm gonna be honest with you, probably the first 2 or 3 dates.
First 2 or 3 days, I can tell day 1.
Yeah.
Date number 1, I know if you are going to get a date number 2.
All right, well, that's on the women's point of view. You got to peel back women's layers.
Yeah, true.
Women's layers, women expose stuff, and then you take them out. They have a little drink. They get a little too comfortable. They get to talking shit and go talking too much and exposing stuff.
And exposing themselves.
Yeah, and you be like, yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. And it may just be certain things that you just want to find out. That she would not, really expose it. On no other point of view, if you meeting her up for too much for formal dinner, she might not expose it. Usually, you go out have a nice little drink is when you really find out, to see if they really can hold themselves around that drink too. Can you hold yourself, ladies? Can you hold yourself? Are you gonna hold yourself or are you gonna talk too much?
So let me ask you this.
AKA Milwaukee Talkie.
Oh my God.
Stay out that Milwaukee Talkie.
Milwaukee Talkie, is that a group?
No, Milwaukee Talkie is what they call Milwaukee because folks just be talking too much back in the day. They used to be snitching. Just snitching. I think it referred back to like the snitching and all that and just talking too much. Everybody was just running their mouth and still do, but they called it Milwaukee Talkie. Just everybody just got something to say.
Well, yeah, that's damn near everywhere, but shit.
It definitely fits here, don't it?
It definitely fits here. Definitely fits here. So let me ask you this: do you disclose your definition of dating when you are dealing with a young lady? Do you feel like that's necessary? Like, hey, we dating, but this is what that looks like. This is what that means.
Yeah, I guess you say we talk about it, but I don't think we go into details until we like trying to figure out if it's we about to establish something more serious. I think everything else is pretty much it's obvious for the most part. You know, I'm spending the majority of my time with you. You know, I start doing little things that I usually probably wouldn't do. You know, it's little things for me. I like to show what's that? You know,
Affection.
It's not the affection.
Is it a love language?
I think it's a love language. You know, I just like to be.
Acts of service.
Yeah, acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, acts of service is mine. I ain't no trick.
You ain't no trick.
No tricking. No tricking.
Oh, that
I got
leads me
into
to my next question.
I got into it with my cousin's guy in Chicago about that mess.
About tricking?
Yeah.
What's wrong with
He
tricking?
just got out. Do your thing. You got it. Go ahead, trick. I ain't talking about it because last time I almost got into it with a guy in Chicago, so we ain't talking about that right now.
Well, that was a great segue to my next question.
Let's bring up tricking. How do you feel about tricking? Tricking doesn't exist anymore because
It's not, tricking is...
people using their Bitcoin to buy jewelry and stuff for their girl now.
I ain't mad at that.
Man, put that money out. I mean, it's cool. Shoot,
I'm
you
not
got it.
mad. Yeah, if you got it,
Yeah.
I mean,
I
shit.
got no problem with it. I mean, I think it's just levels of it. If you just looking like a simp or a sucker, but
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. But I don't know if cats care about looking like that anymore. That's the main thing. I don't think that's the issue no more. Do cats care about looking like simps and suckers no more? They just like, I'll just do whatever I want.
What's the simp, though?
I mean, you just looking. I mean, come
Like,
on.
what's the
Let's
sucker?
just be real.
Like
All
trying
right,
to
let's just
buy
be
the
real.
woman, or...
Michael B. Jordan looks like a simp.
Oh, my God. Why does he look like a simp, Nick? What about him is a simp? Because he is making his woman happy? Because he surprises her? Because he went above and beyond for her? He loves her.
All right.
Why is that simp?
All right.
I want to know. I'm asking you. Why is that a simp?
Well, she didn't.
How do you know? She didn't what?
She got you. You already got yourself prepared. I ain't come here to argue about this.
I'm not. We're not arguing.
right,
this
look.
is not an argument.
I'm just saying it from the accusations that have been publicly.
What are the accusations?
Didn't she didn't mess with the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit?
That was never confirmed.
You sure?
They seen her with and actually it was confirmed because Quincy said that he did not date Lori Harvey.
Oh, for real?
Yes. He said that they
So she
were
had
just
Future.
friends. They were working on a project together.
Oh, that's cool.
And then she openly dated. Who said she was having sex with all of these men? Who said she was exclusive with all of these men?
See, I didn't even come here for that. I didn't even come here for that.
Nick's finna go.
No, I'm not. I'm cool. I can handle the pressure. See,
I want to know.
I mean, she's a beautiful woman. Like Lori is decent, but me right now, let's just say right now, boom, my account just went up to where I can relate to all them.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with her.
Why?
She'd be a one and done for me. We kick it a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
What?
And if I got money, we'll probably kick it a little hard, you know what I'm saying? Just because of what she's possibly done. I can go get less stress with a bad PhD doctor woman or bad woman that own 5 or 6 properties. That's like, I'm gonna give me a call. That's why I be tripping off these celebrities. Like they go grab these like super semi, let's say sluts. They just grab these sluts. They're sluts.
Wow. Why
know
are
what
they
I'm saying?
sluts?
Are they Jays or former Jays?
Why are they Jays? Why are they
All
former
right, they ain't
Jays?
been
Do
around the block. You
Do
know
we
what I'm
know
saying?
that though?
right,
How are
all
we
right.
confirming this?
They have accusations of being around the block just as much as y'all.
By niggas that ain't
All
ever
right,
even
all right.
seen
So
their
the game.
drawers.
So what about the game? Is he?
What about him?
Is he out
Well, the
there?
game has a rape case out, so I really don't want to talk
You
about
saying
him.
he got a rape case?
Yes, he does, and he has a statutory rape case with a 17-year-old
Oh, so
girl.
we can't even talk about dude.
We can't talk about my
Damn.
nigga because he nasty. So
Oh,
next,
he's a whole nother level. All right. So any artists, do y'all
Who?
talk about them? Are they, as far as the million, do they get looked at bad because they, then did they thing? No.
no.
Exactly.
Who? So that's why I want to know. Why is the double standard existing for women just
Because
because they've dated so many
I'll
people?
just be honest. We ran through women just look bad.
But what makes you ran through? How are you confirming that she's actually
All right, this
ran
is-
through
I'm just gonna
sex?
say for what a
Through
lot of
sex.
men don't want to say. Some men cool with. They don't care how many people that you've been with and all that stuff. But it depends on the connections. Like in that entertainment industry, they all connected certain ways. So I wouldn't be involved with like dealings in the entertainment industry. Just and people like they got money, but it's a lot of people with money in the country.
I believe
you know
that.
What I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
not the main reason to date. I wouldn't just date somebody in the entertainment industry just because they got money or they're in the same status. It's a lot of people floating all through this country. They got cash that are gorgeous, more gorgeous than half the ones that y'all looking at every day. I wouldn't deal with that stuff. And for me, I wouldn't date with Lori Harvey because she just been moved around a little bit too much for me.
But how do you think? Why do you think that she's been moved around? Because you've seen pictures with her with different men. So let's break.
That's
this
what
down.
I've seen.
Let's break this down.
I'm just going off of what I see.
No, and I understand that, and that's why I wanted to have this conversation because a lot of people are going off of basically what they've seen and not no facts. Like, nobody knows who Lori Harvey has slept with. Nobody knows who Lori Harvey has actually been in a relationship with. We know that she was in a relationship with Future. That was her boyfriend. He made that clear. She made that clear. All these other niggas was just people you've seen her in pictures with.
She should get.
Hence,
I mean, that right there was just like, damn, Future.
that would not have been my pick. He got 17 baby mamas. That's a nigga that I feel like he.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's ran through.
But that's
to
what
me.
I'm saying. Future is just, you know, he's just a horrible move in itself. I mean,
He is.
mentally
I think so, too.
and as well. Just the way that he always got these extra comments about that other situation. You know, he should keep his mouth shut about that.
You know what? This is my problem with Future, and I'm gonna get on this and get real off of it real quick because I don't want to get too deep into him, because I do have a disdain for Future. And the reason I feel like that is because I feel like he does not value. He doesn't take family serious. You keep having you date these women. You get with these women, they get pregnant, y'all have a baby together, you say deuces, and yes, it is a two-way street, you know, getting pregnant and having a baby, it takes two. However, you continuously doing that. He has, Future got like 3 kids that's the same age. That's nasty to me. And if you and after a while, after so many baby mamas, I have to feel like you don't value family and you don't take being a father seriously because you continue to have kids with women that you barely know, only to later complain about them and blast them on the internet for wanting child support. What did you think? What did you think was gonna happen? You a multimillionaire, you're a rap artist, and you known for dropping a baby off in any female that he lay his dick in. So honestly, I think that Future is a horrible example of a man.
He knew what he was doing. He been around a Dungeon family. He come from a musical background. Future just ain't been on the scene just right until when he got popping. If they look in his background, he definitely been on the scene for a minute. So he knew the consequences of getting too deep into that industry. That game ain't no joke. So
which also makes him a little bit more disgusting because you knew exactly what you were doing. And I think my real problem with all of it is, with him in particular, is the fact that you got all these kids, and there's no way that you're being the same father to all of these kids. You're not distributing your love evenly, your time evenly, and working. You know what I'm saying? We all know rappers are on and off on the road all the time. They in the studio locked down when they got a project coming up. So for me, you keep having unprotected sex by women that you don't know or don't think that
that's
the
scary part.
Yeah, like
that's
that
still
a
scary part.
With. And
Dude seem like he playing. Man, he played with he like riding the rails for real.
He do.
He played chicken. He played every deadly Russian roulette, every deadly game that you can possibly play. That boy played
every time,
man,
with every woman.
Man.
So when do we start to say, like, bro, you are the problem?
I thought they did already. He should have been.
He
was already saying
himself.
that.
He don't respect his kids. He don't respect his kids. To me,
he ain't got a boy.
This man got 10 kids.
10?
10.
Man.
10, and it's like 6 of them under 5.
Future better go ahead and keep rapping. He gonna have to rap for a long time.
For the rest of his damn life.
Sponsors and shit. You better keep them Gap sponsorships coming. You better go ahead. You better find new styles.
I'm gonna hope that Future is investing his money wisely so it can be making money for him.
Art, you better be buying art.
All that shit. All that shit.
As I be taking my money, putting it in hiding, in oil, all type of stuff. Tech.
Everything. Okay, so we gonna get off of
Viagra medicine.
Men are so quick to judge.
Here we go.
No.
Hey, look, check this out. Folks know what it is.
What is it?
If you've been out here and you've been moved around on any level, and it's been some kickback on it, it ain't always gonna be a beautiful sight when you out here dating and trying to mingle at the age of I'm 34, so I've got women that I've dated in the past that they probably upset with me for some reasons. I've been a dog in certain circumstances in my life. Yes, I've roofed. You know what I'm saying, a few times. But
I'm sick of Future.
My thing is, as a woman and living now, you got to be mindful of how you carry yourself. Men do look at that stuff, and yes, it looks fun for the moment, that ass shaking and all that stuff. But when it comes down to it, can I really kick it with you and learn from you outside of all that ass shaking? Is it just based everybody's saying these little comments, these same little phrases, and it seems like they dumbing themselves down?
What do you mean? Give me an example.
What's the one comment I was just hearing? It's this do it for me now. This does it for me. What's it called? Do
It's
it
the
for me.
it's the this
for me. You know
but
what I'm saying?
why? How is that? That's just a saying. Like, how is that dumbing yourself down?
I feel like people, social media, people
It's
playing
trendy.
to
It's a
yes,
trendy
everything
phrase.
that's trendy.
It's a trendy
The
phrase.
dating things is trendy now. People go off of everything that's dating is trendy. I see everybody following whatever is trendful for dating. A lot of people believe in all these unrealistic dating memes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody follows their date. I feel like a lot of people are using these memes to date and validate their dating lives and the way that they approach their dating lives and stuff. Social media obviously was used for brainwashing, and a lot of people are trying to show that they're not being brainwashed by it, you know, but they really are. All I see all day is folks using certain memes to, you know, validate, you know, whatever it is. Like, you know, this is what I stand for as far as dating and all that stuff, and this is what it is.
But what if
We're
that
doing the total
really is
opposite.
what they stand
It's
for?
not the case most of the time. They're doing the total opposite. I know this.
Okay, niggas
Man,
all
look,
knowing.
man, look.
Niggas
I'm telling
all
you.
seeing all knowing.
No,
Niggas
it's
can
not.
be Cleo,
It's not.
Calling me
It's
now.
not. It's not. People, look. I'm telling you, folks is not living up to their stuff. I'm telling you.
I do believe that people don't post who they post. People aren't who they post to be.
Man,
I definitely
they
believe
lying out
that.
here. I'm telling you, they lying. They lying. This is how much they be lying, because I be seeing these folks in other environments, and they know what I'm talking about. Out here faking the funk, money wise, all that stuff. Man, y'all know where I work at.
Nick fired up.
Quit playing. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. People be lying. They lie when it comes to their relationships, what they would take in a relationship, type of situations. They end up in the same situations that they don't be saying. You know what I'm saying? That they say that they won't take. You know, I won't date this type of guy, or I won't do these type of moves. End up with the same type of bump. You know what I'm saying? And then want to come back around and try to get the stand-up square guy. You know what I'm saying? But you
Stand
duck.
up square. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
And it won't be the Russell Wilson. It won't be as square as Russell Wilson, but you abducted. Yeah.
Why is Russell
not-
Wilson considered a square? What's
No, I
square
just
about
feel
him?
like shit. He went and caught the white girl first, and then want to come back around. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying? He should have been pro sister, pro black. Excuse me for this. He should have been pro black out the way,
Agreed.
out the gate. But you know what I'm saying? He had to get slapped a few times. You know, and that's how I see that. But you know,
So you think Russell Wilson, because he divorced that white woman, now all of a sudden he wants to try his sister? It wasn't just him happening to
But
falling in love.
I've seen it happen both ways. I went to North Shore School District. I seen black dudes that switched over and went and got white girls after getting hurt by black girls, and I done seen white
Ooh,
dudes.
that's
And
another show.
yeah,
Oh, I don't want to. Don't.
yeah. All right, I ain't gonna do it.
'Cause it's
Then you
gonna-
go to North Shore too, right?
I did not.
North
I
Shore-
went to St. John Antietam in
Oh,
Riverside.
okay. Yeah. So you know, but
I
I done seen it on both sides. So I done seen, you know, all these dynamics for people that I grew up with and folks that I encountered through people I grew up with. Happens on all these ends. You know,
Let
it's
me
just
ask you this. How
it's
do you
uncomfortable
feel about-
conversations, but you know, it happens just like another uncomfortable conversations. You know, all the, you know, people being at home, and I mentioned this at the beginning of the COVID, and I was stating how during the season, this is the time where everybody's gonna find out how much you really liked who you was married to, or you was dating,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you in house with, all that fast shacking up. That all that wisdom that you didn't take from one thing my granny and my auntie used to always tell me was like, don't be doing all that early shacking up.
No, I
I learned that.
wholeheartedly
I learned
believe
that.
in that.
I learned that early, and I seen
I
what
wholeheartedly
happened
believe
from
that.
fast shacking up, early pregnancy all the way to DVs. So you got to be careful.
Can I ask you how you feel about the Russell Wilson slander that's been happening on the internet lately?
I don't care. He doing his thing. He got a family. He chose to be with Sierra. Sierra chose to wake up and take a route that was different from what she been taking, and that's how I really see it. At first I was just like, for him, and I was like, oh, okay. And I kind of looked at it from outside, but all that slander, I don't care. Future, yeah, he lost out. That's how I go.
Big time.
Sierra's a nice pick. She, he caught her at a good stage. Let's say
What's a
that.
good stage?
She.
What that mean?
I'm just saying, Russ caught her at a good stage.
What that mean?
She wasn't too drenched. She was, what I'm saying. I'm just saying, it's the industry. I'm looking at it from the industry point of view.
God, Nick. So
I'm just saying, if I was,
I'm gonna have to
I'm
dig
just
into
saying
you.
she wouldn't be my first choice either.
Why?
I'm just saying
this is subjective to you. I'm just curious.
I'm just saying this
So
other
you
options.
want an untouched
No,
woman?
that's an
somebody that ain't
untouched
got
woman.
no-
She just won't be my focus. There's other people in the industry that is other actresses, and shit. You can find a B list that's about as bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in it for money. We
Okay.
probably be
She
connected.
ain't had no money for him. I mean, I won't
There
say
we
that.
go.
I won't
There we
say
go.
that.
Yep. So Sierra.
I won't
So
say that
Sierra
she
was
didn't
with the Russ for the cash.
Ooh, don't do that. that.
They
Do
did that.
not perpetuate
That's how
that
y'all
narrative.
do.
Because
That's
that is
unfortunate.
not.
That's unfortunate.
That is
That's a lot of y'all.
That is not the message I was trying to portray. That is not the message. You finna get kicked out. Yeah, you finna go.
I think so.
I think that Sierra realized that the type of men that she was dating was not working for her, especially after having a baby by the type of men that she was used to dating. So she decided to try something different for the sake of her sanity, her child, and her love life. And she did what a lot of us are afraid to do, and that's step outside of the box of our own norms, about our own types, and dating someone that's completely different than what she's used to, or completely different than the type of men that she's dated in before, and it worked. And I think that people put too much emphasis on the money for Russell Wilson, because if we could be completely honest, yeah, he was a quarterback and he had money before that, but it's not like Sierra is not surrounded by rich niggas, so she did not have to. She didn't have to go too far. No, yeah, she didn't have to. She don't got to leech off of him.
Nah.
Sierra didn't have to do none of that.
I never even thought that was the case. I just seen like they.
But people making it seem like, oh yeah, she got with him for the money, and what really pisses me off, probably more than anything, is that people have such a problem when black men bring black women into wealth. It's a problem when a black man dates a black woman that's at a lower economic status than him. Now all of a sudden she's a gold digger, and all of a sudden she's only here for the money. What's wrong with bringing a woman you love into wealth? And if he was willing to date a woman that he obviously knew, okay, baby ain't got it like her bag ain't as big as mine.
Right.
What's wrong with a man wanting to bring his wife into wealth? I'm gonna let you know right now.
I have no
don't
problem
mind
with
dating a man that got more money than me. I don't mind being the breadwinner in the relationship. But what we is gonna do is get some money together. So if you can't bring me into wealth and I can't bring you into wealth, we're in a business fucking with each other. And that's just that. So I don't give a damn who got the bag first. But what you ain't gonna do is make some money without me.
Right.
That's what you're not gonna do. And not because I can't get it on my own, but because if you say you love me and you want the best for me, then your first call should be, baby, I got this lick. I got this business, I got this situation, and we can get back. So how can I put you
Or what
on?
if he call you after the bag has already been taken?
That's
You
fine.
deal with that
How can
too?
you manage it?
Okay,
how
cool.
can you manage it? What can
Okay,
we do
cool.
with this bag
All right,
together?
cool. There we go. That's all. All right,
What can
cool.
we do with it together? But it
I'm
can't,
with
can't
making
be,
that money with mine.
Yeah, it
Straight
can't
up.
be. It can't be. Oh, she
We all
just
need
gold
to.
digging and she just here for no, because money. Half of these niggas complaining about women that date men for money don't got no money.
Yeah.
They ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I just feel like that whole conversation is null and void. Next question. Do you date more than one person at a time?
I have. Yes, I have.
Do you disclose that to the people that you date?
Yeah, we've had those conversations, but in the past I've gotten in trouble for dating in the past and doing too much.
What's in trouble? Why did you get in trouble if you disclosed it?
The emotions kick in, and folks was thinking that we're going another route that in the beginning we probably already talked about, which we, I can remember a few situations where we talked and stated that we were going to keep and maintain, a certain type of relationship.
Like a sexual relationship? Please be candid. Don't talk around the bush.
All right, yeah, we said we were just going to be fucking.
Thank you.
And then we end up, she ended up catching more feelings, and I guess it was too much kicking it. Then it ended up becoming something more than it wasn't, and obviously that didn't turn out the way it's supposed to.
So can I ask why, if you didn't feel the feelings that she was developing or the feelings that she was feeling, why keep kicking it? Why keep
Obviously,
spending this time? Because you do realize that's the recipe for a relationship, right?
Yeah, the sex was good, the connection was good.
So you just wanted to get what you can get while you could get it, while the getting was good? It's okay to be honest.
It's a blues song, ain't it?
This is a safe space.
Yeah, ain't that a blues song too?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yeah, I'm a little versed in my musical history.
Yeah, but I mean that's just one situation when it come to dating.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you date people with kids?
I have, yeah. I have dated. I had a girlfriend I dated for 3.5 years.
Damn, that's a long time.
For the kids. I mean, she cool.
See, you a little better than me because I'm personally, if I could have it my way, I would rather not date men with children.
Yeah.
And that's only because
Man, Milwaukee County, man, how you dating people with kids.
Look, you damn near don't have a choice.
You damn near got it's shit. Then it's gonna be you gonna be like, you damn near you gotta ask who the baby daddy is, and then that's really find out, if you really want to date her. Cause shit, I'm sorry to say it, but shit, that right there kind of determines what type of mindset she had.
No, I totally agree.
Man,
know who somebody's baby mama is, I will cut you off because if your baby mama ghetto, if she young, I'm sorry to say, if she's a rat, I won't deal with that. I have dated men with children in the past, and that is why I have decided to no longer.
It's really hard for y'all. It's just as much damn near as hard as y'all. It is for us. No.
It is,
yeah, especially because if she's super fine, more than likely. Big ass, nice smile, something going for herself. Any of them combinations, somebody, it's just. I mean, here it's just, it's super strong.
Everybody got a child.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. On certain levels, or even them people that I thought that wasn't connected to the scene, and be like, damn, what? Somebody got you.
Somebody got you. You got.
Hey, if you got somebody, it's somebody that you know, and you talking to them right now, and y'all stop talking for whatever amount of time, and you really feeling this person. Do not let them go out your life for more than 10 to 12 months in Milwaukee. They will pop up pregnant, guaranteed. You'll be looking like, damn, I really should have kept their ass around.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it happened to me 2-3 times, for real. People that you was just like playing with, and they end up come back.
But you was playing, so why do you care?
Well, shit, you know, sometimes you.
Nick, you toxic. You know that.
That's fucked up.
I'm just putting that out on the table. I want that to be very, very well said. And
I'm a very sweet guy.
I believe you. I believe you. But that
Damn.
does not negate the fact that you are a little bit toxic.
It's a little bit.
So please own that toxicity and wear it like a badge of honor.
Fuck yeah.
Let me ask you.
Keep away. I hope y'all keep away now.
Keep away now.
Please.
Don't scare the women.
Keep it away. Keep it away. Keep it
The
away
girls
now.
love you.
Oh, believe. Do they?
Do they? Nick, don't play with me like your inbox ain't jumping. Please go away.
You know what? Are you tagging me?
I didn't, but I'm going to. So you need some. Let me hit you. Let me get you some follows. Let me get you some little follows. We gotta tag you in the post. I'm gonna make sure that you are tagged.
No, and outside of all this, y'all really want y'all to say that I am really truly for my black women. I do want y'all to have love and happiness, especially the ones that ain't out here on no bull crap. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. You taking care of business. A lot of my friends, I really want to see them, married. I'm really ready to go to more receptions and stuff. I'm cool with that. Just be patient and don't rush into nothing. All that extra. A lot of folks is rushing into stuff and moving into folks within 6 to 7 months. That's weird to me. You gotta be patient, man. I don't know. I guess because you move. If you do it a lot, then it ain't nothing for you. But if you moving, you doing it a lot, you gotta break them bad habits. Please don't do that stuff. Don't put all that on your plate too soon. Moving in. With folks.
I definitely agree. I definitely think
you just
there
shacked
are
up before?
levels. Hell nah. I'm not living with no man. Unless you marry me, I will not.
Now I spent a lot of time at people's crib. I done
spent a lot of time, consecutive nights. I've spent whole bag big as hell, spend a night bag huge. I got a drawer, but
I done had my bag kicked out the house in trash bags.
See, I ain't doing, and that's exactly why I don't leave enough stuff for you to put me out.
It was petty stuff too.
I'm never
it was
coming back.
Basketball shorts and some gym shoes. She found I had some business clothes because I would do my suit and shirt, tie stuff there. Yeah, I took it home on my mountain bike one time, y'all. It's a true story. I was on a mountain bike going up Medford. Swear to God, 5 years ago on a mountain bike, y'all. She kicked me out, and she knows who she is.
She kicked you out on your bike.
She like girls too, so she.
Shout out to sis for kicking Nick the fuck out and making him ride his bike.
Shout out, kick me the fuck out, huh? TA, you know who you are, TA.
Oh, you name dropping, and I'm not editing that out. I hope she sees it.
I hope she said TA. I hope you see it, TA. Put my ass out.
Okay, so since we're talking about shacking up and drawers at the crib, where's the transitional period for you where okay, so we dating right now, but I want to make this exclusive?
Yeah.
What makes you know that? What characteristics? What vibe?
Yeah, when I started to feel like she actually cared for my well-being is when things kicking in. If I understand that a person actually cares for me, not just on some surface where she feeling like it's kind of fake. Are you okay? How's everything going? Smiley face. Where it's you just kind of get that it hits the gut look different.
Yeah. Did you eat today? I don't even know
if that.
You eat today? That ain't it.
Yeah, maybe a little deeper than that too. Because I done got the what you eat text too, and still didn't eat.
And still didn't eat. She ain't brought you shit to eat.
Right.
She just asked you.
Hey, you know what? Because I be cooking too. I be actually cooking myself a lot. So I don't really need. I don't really ask for folks to cook, you know.
To cook for you.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to my granny, man, my auntie, man, my mama, man. You know, the Adams women in my life. They really showed me how to cook. It's nothing that I can't really cook if it's come to food. I don't bake, so cookies and all that stuff and cakes. But when it comes to food, grilling, and I get down. So I really don't really need nobody to, you know, throw down for me. So that's the.
So I can come get a plate, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll hook you up, no doubt.
I definitely,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Oh, for real?
I am, because I let it eat.
Now, yeah, I gotta figure out what you like to eat because you might be vegan or something else.
Oh my god, why everybody keep saying that? I'm not. Anyway, what makes Bay Bay? When you decide, like, you know what, I'm finna lock her down. We ain't dating no more. This is my woman. What makes Bay Bay?
I guess when we establish that she's bae. Like,
That she's Bay.
I like
do you ask them, like, I want you to be my woman, or is it just like an unspoken understanding?
I think it goes between unspoken understanding and like little drops in there that serious moments, you know.
Okay.
I think a serious date or like a real intense date of like, see, a real intense serious date for me, like it gives like these deep like sensual intimate feelings that I get deep down. So it don't just be like some like we on like some you know, kicking it at, you know, some random spot at the mall or outside Mayfair. We may be getting dressed up, you know, going out. I want her to, you know, bring whatever really nice attire that she got with her. You know, I maybe drop right then and there that, you know, we're gonna take this up a notch. Or it could be, you know, somewhere at a family outing and, you know,
that's sexy.
I'll bring her there and then she get the feel, you know, the vibe that, all right, you here, this is, you know, taking it to the next level. So
For me, if I introduce you to my family, we are in there. We are serious, because I don't introduce nobody to my family. My parents have met a total of like 4 dudes, and I've been to prom 4 times.
and your mama met me though on accident. Ain't that crazy?
You do not count.
And I was faded when I came to
You
y'all
were
table.
very faded, and that was like
young,
6
man.
years ago.
I was young.
That was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was about 7 years. I was working at the last. I wasn't even in the same industry I'm in right now. I was working through the Department of Labor at the Job Corps at the time. So yeah, that was a whole different time.
Yes.
That's crazy. And
And
I was faded. And I was with, you know, my boy
Very,
Jared.
very drunk at Casablanca.
Yeah, man, and there was some. That was before people was doing hookah.
That's
heavy.
before people was on.
People wasn't
to
even kicking
Casablanca.
it. Yeah, they wasn't even going to Casablanca, and
Yeah.
they wasn't kicking it at doing the hookah like that crazy. So that was a good time. Yeah, you was young, super young.
I was a baby.
I don't even think you was old enough to drink yet.
I was old enough to drink, Nicholas. Thank
Oh.
you. Why you keep trying me like I'm a little baby? But okay, you know what? I've enjoyed this conversation. We might have to have you back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was cool. I'll
Yeah.
make sure I come back, you know, a little more prepared, you know.
Don't worry about it. This is what we're here for, black and balance. And sometimes that balance isn't all the way prepared, but that's okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to go into Buzz in the City before we head out. And I think this is an important Buzz in the City to mention because the poetry scene in Milwaukee has been a little vacant lately, but at Oasis, they are starting back up on March 2nd. It's going to be live poetry, live R&B, so please go and check that out. Again, that's going to be on Tuesday, March 2nd, and it sounds like that's going to be every Tuesday that they're going to have that poetry session. So if you are into poetry, if you are a poet, if you are a musician, that is going to be the place to be. Come and bring your snaps. And then brag on a black business today. So we are going to brag on Sam's Place Jazz Cafe. It's a new spot that's opening up on Dr. Martin Luther King Drive. Their grand opening is March 6th from 4 to 6, so if you're able to make it down to Sam's Jazz Cafe, Sam's Place, then please come and show that black business some support. I read his article online. I posted it on my page. If you follow me on Facebook, please go read that. It's a beautiful story, and it's what makes me want to go and support his business. Sam is a musician. He's a jazz musician here, old school, so he's bringing something positive and good to the city, and I think that we all need to go and support that. And then, of course, follow Nick Sanders. This guy's a character.
You can follow me on Instagram. It's Wisco Brian, Bryan. Wisco, like Wisconsin, Brian, Bryan. And then other than that, just reach out through her if you
Do not. I am not Nick's assistant. Please reach out to him. What is your podcast name that's coming, and when can we expect?
Blackorum. It'd be BLKRM.
What does that stand for?
Actually, it's Black Forum. You know what I'm saying? And I'm reaching out and I'm getting all my black folks. I'm getting all type of folks to come through. You know, it's gonna be real serious. It's gonna be people coming in from out of state. It's gonna be serious. I'm not playing with this just because I feel like Milwaukee needs all type of angles of entertainment and support.
Absolutely.
And I'm definitely Milwaukee born, Milwaukee raised. Shout out to I don't think a name drop, but shout out to
Nick want to shout his hood out so bad. Just shout out to little hood. We
shout out
East Side.
No, Hampton. Shout out
Okay.
Hampton. Low end 19 all day. We ain't getting in the middle. Those is rental properties. We ain't getting into that.
Oh my God.
Shout out to folks that grew up in the properties that was, their parents, not the rental properties. Them the fake folks.
Are you being an elitist on homeownership?
Huh?
Is that what that is?
I'm just saying,
That
look,
sounds like elitism for homeownership.
we need to get into more home. We need more properties, man. We need more entertainment. We need more restaurants. If you got some money in Milwaukee, man, please go ahead and get we need to get something going for real because we should not be behind like we are. We need progressive people, aldermen and all that. We'll talk about that next time.
Because gentrification is definitely happening here. So we will have an episode on that, and that's going to be a panel discussion. Thank you for bringing that up.
Cool.
But I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We'll have to do a part 2 of this episode because it's a lot of stuff that I didn't get to ask. But I am grateful. Thank you for coming on to the show, and I can't wait to be on Blacorum.
Oh yeah, I've got you. I'm definitely gonna have a spot for you. You're gonna do me like this, and I have you.
Period.
I'll let you know when I have it set up. Matter of fact, we're gonna definitely talk after this too.
Yeah. Let's have a conversation. Bye, you guys.